Okay, let's put a little more wood in the fire there. Keep it nice and hot, because it's story time, right? Yeah. Hello, friends. Welcome to our story time video. Tonight, we are going to tell a story around the campfire. Huh?
I'm with Winnie the Pooh.
And in it, there's going to be
no Winnie
a
the
new
Pooh.
surprise character that's going to join the team.
It's Winnie the Pooh.
see.
Winnie the Pooh.
We are going to tell a story about, actually this time, 2 of you who watch our show. Yeah. Two kids.
And Winnie the Pooh.
In Winnie the Pooh, yeah. So, sit back and use your imagination to imagine the pictures that we are describing in your own mind, okay? Alright, are you ready? Okay, so first we're going to get to know the kids who we're telling a story about. Alright, so everybody look. Their names are Nate and Mitchell. Uh-huh.
I've heard that phrase used a lot. Like Nate and Mitchell.
This right here is Nate, and that is Mitchell right there. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Mitchell's 7. Yeah, Nate is 10 years old. See on the left there. Mitchell's right here on the right. And then there's Nate and Mitchell again.
Daddy, how old
There they are again.
Oh,
What?
Cosmo.
Yeah, it's Cosmo.
Daddy,
Yes.
Daddy, how old is Mitchell?
Mitchell is 7 years old, and Nate is 10 years old. And let's see
I'm
what.
going to be 10 in like 1 or 2 months, right, Dave?
Focus. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then look, this is their dog Bolt. See that? That's their dog named Bolt. Isn't that cool? And then there's them at like some kind of museum or something. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's read a little bit about Nate and Mitchell here. Okay. So Nate is 10 years old on the left. Yeah. He loves playing outside, riding his bike, Boston Dynamics robots.
Oh, I love robots.
You like robots? Axel likes robots, yeah. Cub Scouts, building with Legos. We love building with Legos. Titanic and other historical events. Ninja class and our dog Bolt.
Oh!
Ninja class. Axel likes ninja class too. And then Mitchell is 7 years old. And he loves his friend Darren. What? He has a friend named Darren. That's very close to Axel's friend Darian in the name. Building with Legos and Magnetiles. Oh, we love Magnetiles.
Oh, I have
Oh,
No, or they misspelled it and it's actually Darian.
Maybe there was a typo and it's actually Darian. Let us know. Playing outside, Zelda. Ooh, Zelda.
Oh, I love Zelda.
Swimming, hanging out with cousins Parker and Lindsay, going to Cape May, Cub Scouts, and summer.
Oh, I have a friend Kate.
You do have a friend named Kate. That's true, yeah. Oh boy, we're excited tonight. Okay, so let's see here. Nate and Mitchell and Bolt and Cosmo. I think I'm forming something. Okay, so our story begins. Nate and Mitchell, one morning, they woke up and they were at their house and they were going downstairs, just yawning, stretching, and they heard Bolt going crazy. Just going absolutely nuts down there. And they went down, and they both went down. Bolt, what's going on? What's wrong? How you doing, buddy? What's going on? I don't know if Bolt's a male or a female, but yeah.
And then they saw a robot, a half robot, a robot dog.
And then they saw a robot dog outside. Actually, Boston Dynamics made a robot dog. Did you know that? I think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I saw it. Pretty cool. You guys probably know. Nate probably knows. And so anyways, they saw a half real dog, half robot dog that was standing outside the window, and that was what Bolt was barking at. And Bolt was just going absolutely nuts, and the half robot dog looked just like Bolt on the front half. But the second half didn't look like Bolt at all.
It looked like
was a
metal
robot.
bolts and stuff.
Yeah, it was metal bolts and
No,
stuff like
literally
that.
bolt.
And then it looked a little closer.
No, get it? Bolt?
Bolt, yeah. And then they looked a little closer and they saw that actually it the back end of fur that was the rest of what would look like Bolt was actually on the ground. It was like the fur, the tail, the legs, and all that. Oh my goodness. This was an imposter. This was an imposter. Meant to replace Bolt, probably. Ah, now we have something really crazy going on. Yep, and evidently the imposter didn't know that it lost its bottom half of its dog pants or whatever. And so, anyways, it was going around trying to act like Bolt. And Bolt knew better. And Bolt was actually the one who had ripped off the bottom half because it knew it was an imposter. Somebody was trying to infiltrate the home of Nate and Mitchell. This was not good. And so, Nate and Mitchell, knowing that this was some serious business
and
here.
then they saw a bear.
Yeah.
Like, and then they saw one in the pool.
Well, not yet. But knowing this was serious business, they decided that they needed to call in Agents Pikachu and Agents Rex.
Yeah, Darren. Darren. Agent Rex and Darren.
Yes, Agent Rex is Darren, yes. Agent Pikachu and Agent Rex. So, they messaged them.
And their friends, and their friend Darren.
And their friend Darren, yeah. And,
Darren.
yeah, Mitchell wanted his friend Darren there to help with the situation. Darren knew Bolt very well. And so, they called him up, and Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu got on the phone. They're like, hey, oh, Mitchell, Nate, hey, what's up, guys? And they're like, hey, we got some serious business going on. Somebody is trying to infiltrate our home, and they sent over a robot dog to impersonate Bolt. Oh, this is serious, said Axel, said Agent Pikachu and Agent Rex. We'll be right over. And so, Agent Pikachu and Agent Rex hopped on their flash plane that Minty the mouse, the inventor mouse, had let them borrow, and they zoomed on over to Nate and Mitchell. I don't know where they live. Whoa. But wherever they were, they zoomed over there, right over there real quick. This plane is so fast, goes there in a flash technology. And so they got to Nate and Mitchell's house, and by the time they got there...
so fast, the Air Force in front of it, that's going forward, it can travel into underground. The Air Force makes holes in the ground. If
Really? I didn't know this. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure the camera's still recording. Okay, it's still recording. So, then, after they got there, Nate... Oh, be careful, baby. You okay? Okay, we got to be careful with the fire. You want to... Oh, you want to see the... She wants to see the camera. Okay. Okay, so... Axel, Agent Pikachu and Agent Rex went inside the house. And they were like, where is everybody? Where is everybody? And then, and so Axel said, hello, is anybody home? And then they heard Mitchell from way down in the basement say, we're down here. Come here, hurry. And so, Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu went down into the basement. And then they saw the robot dog. And they were just treating it like it was a normal dog. They were like, hey, Bolt, like just pretending like they weren't afraid or upset or anything like that. And the robot dog was just acting like normal, like, you know, just it had slobber and everything. It was a really, really creepy, you know, exact match of Bolt. They knew something was up here. They didn't know exactly what yet, though. But they all of a sudden,
Darren was there.
Yeah. So Axel
Darren.
and Darren, Darren said, "Oh, hey, I know. Let's get Cosmo and see if Cosmo can like somehow interact with, because Cosmo is like artificial intelligence. Maybe Cosmo can somehow interact with his dog, and I don't know. We'll see what happens." So they brought Cosmo down, and Axel and Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu watched as Cosmo started interacting with the dog. And at first, their interactions were quite normal. And then all of a sudden, Cosmo just started going crazy. Just going absolutely crazy. And so, anyways, Axel's like, if only we can understand what Cosmo's saying right now. Oh, I know. So Axel phoned up Minty and was like, hey, Minty, we need help. We need somehow to interpret what Cosmo's saying. Do you have a program you can run that can interpret Cosmo? And Minty said, yeah, here, I'll send it to your phone. So Minty sent the program to Axel's phone, and Axel uploaded to Cosmo wirelessly. And then all of a sudden, Cosmo started spinning out, You guys, You guys, you have to hurry up and get this dog out of here. Get it out of the house. Get it out of the state. Get it out of the country. Get it out of the planet. It's an alien infiltration. It was an alien infiltration. It wasn't from some rogue person trying to infiltrate their house. It was an alien infiltration.
And they asked Cosmo to show them a picture of what an alien looked like.
Right, yeah, so Cosmo, so the dog, they were hoping that the dog would just be able to infiltrate and get as much human information as it could from all of the kids, from Mitchell and his whole family. They were just trying to get information from them. And this is what the robot dog...
I want some water.
You want some water?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
still what I still.
Still, well, we don't have any still. We can have sparkling though. There you go. So, anyways, so Axel and Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu are like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And Mitchell and Nate all of a sudden said, wait a minute, you have access to Minty Mouse, the inventor. He goes into outer space all the time, right? And then Axel and Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu are like, yeah, but this is serious. Like, I don't know that Minty's ever done anything, dealt with aliens. Not at all. Not that I've heard of.
But, no, remember the time that the alien dinosaur?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we had almost forgotten about this. There was an alien dinosaur situation. Yes, but there were some dinosaurs who were still alive in the jungles of South America, and they were alive because some aliens had actually kept them alive for millions of years, but under disguise. And so, yes, that's true. And so, maybe these were the same aliens. And then, all of a sudden, they noticed that there was this glowing green mass beneath the dog. And then Agent Pikachu was like, oh, I think that's the same glowing green mass that was with the dinosaur egg.
No, it was orange.
It was orange.
The other thing was orange too.
Oh, it was? Okay. It was orange. I forgot the color. And so they decided that this definitely needed to go out. So they either need to destroy it completely or send it way out into outer space. So here's the problem though. Destroying it, you never know. It could be like super powerful, like way more powerful than an atomic bomb, and it could destroy the Earth. So they didn't want to try to destroy it. They decided that they're just going to lure the dog into a rocket ship with flash technology and send it to the farthest galaxy possible. And so they lured the dog, and they're like, okay, how are we going to lure this dog into here? And then they're like, oh, wait a minute, the same way we lure Bolt. The same way we get Bolt to do tricks and stuff. We'll get this dog to do tricks all the way into the spaceship. And so they got the special treats that Bolt loved the best, and they used those special treats to lure the other dog into there, and to lure the robot dog into there. And along the way, I think the dog started to, like, its program started running, and it started to figure out, uh-oh, something's going on here. Something's going on here. Wait a minute. It saw the spaceship, and I think it put 2 and 2 together, and it was like, uh-oh, program, going wrong. And then all of a sudden, the dog started running, just dashing away as quickly as possible, because it needed to get its information back to the aliens, and it knew that, and it knew that if it went in the rocket ship, it would be lost forever. Okay. And so...
And then they saw another rocket ship blasting down.
And it was the aliens? Uh-oh.
They don't know.
Oh, they didn't know. Yeah, they saw another rocket ship blasting down.
But the rocket ship was rainbow colored, and it turned out it was just a giant rainbow colored flame coming down.
Yeah, it was just a giant rainbow colored flame, which is very strange because they've never seen that before.
And then there was a dragon rainbow colored dragon that breathes rainbows.
Yeah, and then and the dragon was like, I have come from a far distant galaxy. You are in grave danger. Where's the dog? Where's the dog, the robot dog? And then Axel and Mitchell, How was it? Okay. And Axel and Mitchell and Nate were like, over there with that direction, go, hurry. And so the rainbow dragon flew off, and all of a sudden it came back, and it had the dog in its talons, and it said, "You are safe for now. Beware. Beware of the robot dogs." And then the rainbow vanished, and the dragon vanished too with it. And just then, Nate's parents woke up because they slept in kind of late this morning. They don't normally do that, but they just happened to this morning. And they were yawning and stretching. They came down, and the house was a mess, and there was a rocket ship outside, and they were like, "What happened?" And Nate started to tell them the story, and they could not believe it. They were like, and Axel and Agent Pikachu and Agent Rex were like, we promise, we saw it too. And they just sat down.
And they showed them a video.
And they even showed them a video, and they couldn't believe their eyes. It was the craziest thing that they had ever seen before.
They punched themselves in the head to make sure it wasn't a dream.
They punched themselves in the head to make sure it wasn't a dream. And when that hurt really bad, they're like, "Well, it's not a dream. I guess we believe you." And that wrapped that up. Yep. And that was the adventure that Nate and Mitchell and Agent Rex and Agent Pikachu had. Quite the adventure.
No, I went to Winnie the Pooh and River in the story.
Oh, and then, if that wasn't enough, all of a sudden, River and Winnie the Pooh floated down in a hovering honey pot. And Nate and Mitchell's mom and dad were like, "Oh my gosh, wait, now I must be dreaming." And Winnie the Pooh and River were eating honey out of the honey pot. Oh,
and they started eating it, and they didn't wake up, and they tasted it.
Yeah, they tasted the honey, and they're like, "If this is a dream, honey, 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 honey." And they like ate some of the honey, and they're like, "This honey is sure sweet, yum, yum." And they knew it wasn't a dream then too. Yep. Yeah. Did you like the honey? Is that good? Uh-huh. Yep. And then River and Winnie the Pooh just floated back away on a rainbow pot of honey.
And then they ate the honey at their homes.
Yeah.
I ate my honey pot.
That happened a year from then, at the exact same second, at the exact same time.
Wow.
At the exact same door.
Okay, well,
Daddy,
we hope that you have enjoyed this video.
Daddy,
Yes.
River went to her home with her honey pot, and I ate some honey at my home, and when the Pooh went to his home, and when the Pooh ate his honey out of his honey pot.
Wow. Wow. Okay, well, thank you, Nate and Mitchell, for letting us tell a story about you. We are so glad that we got this opportunity, and we are so glad that you are our YouTube friends. Yeah. And we hope you enjoyed this story. And we hope that everyone watching checks back next time for another story where we tell a story about one of you. And if you want to figure out how you can get us to tell a story about you, check the description down below and send us an email.
No,
Up. Up. All right, well, remember, until next time, we love you, we think you're awesome, and we're so glad you joined us on today's Storytime adventure. And remember, it's so important to use your imaginations. And not just watch the product of other people's imaginations. This is a product of our imagination, but your imagination is something that you need to use and work as a tool. So maybe tell some stories to your parents, or your brothers, or your sisters, or your friends, somebody, and see how it makes your imagination grow. All right, can you say bye to Nate and Mitchell?
Guy. Bye.
Guy, bye.
No.
Can you say bye to Nate and Mitchell?
He's hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
No, you.
Bye.
You.